let's get to the NFL games because those are the big games. And look, we've seen a lot of COVID issues, Higgins. My personal advice: wait until Sunday morning to place these bets. But if you want to try and beat some lines, Higgins, why don't you give us our best takes here?
Well, so Thursday night, we got the Chiefs at the Chargers, an AFC West game that both these teams' offenses have gotten in gear and they've started moving really well. And it speaks to the over because of how we've seen these two offenses play, right?
Yeah, and
Wrong.
Higgins, I gotta be
Wrong. It's
honest.
the under. It's the under.
It's the
I'm
under.
taking the under because 52, I don't buy it. The defenses are going to show up this time. That's how the Chiefs have won hanging their hat on their defense.
That's what I was gonna say when you were asking me, like the offenses. I was like, well, I gotta be honest. I don't think the Chiefs' offense is so good. But you cut me off and you said no, it's the under, and I was like, oh, okay,
It was a
makes more.
trap, and I caught
It
you.
was a trap. It's a trap. No, yeah, I agree 100%. And Higgins, I guess I gave bad info because I said I'd wait for Sunday morning if you want to bet these games, but obviously a Thursday night game you can't wait till Sunday morning.
It
And also there's some
would be nice
Saturday
if you could wait
football.
till Sunday to bet on Thursday.
That I would be, my record would be a lot better.
If you find a sports book that does that, let me know.
Please, thank you.
Yes.
Actually, just call us directly. We'll post our number.
But you're right. There also are two Saturday games. We're starting to get some Saturday NFL as well, Brett. And I have a feeling I mean, this is the week that a lot of fantasy football leagues are starting playoffs. There's going to be some top seed in a fantasy league that's going to forget that there's two games on Saturday and they're going to leave out somebody that's going to have a big game. Jonathan Taylor is going to be on their bench because he was in a bye last week or something.
Ooh, I don't. Maybe that would be interesting. So definitely something to alert the fantasy owners on. But we've got the Raiders and the COVID-plagued Browns, and we've got the Patriots and the Colts on Saturday because technically the college football season's over. Although it is bowl season, Higgins, which we just got done talking about, and you and I are excited for. But the NFL doesn't care about bowl season. They said nope,
No.
Saturday NFL.
Saturday NFL. And since we got some Saturday NFL, a little bit different, shaking up the scheduling a little bit, who do you trust more than Bill Belichick to keep his team focused to play on Saturday instead of Sunday? I mean, the New England Patriots, they're coming off a bye just like the Colts are, so it's not an advantage for Indianapolis that they're coming off a bye because their opponent is as well. And Belichick off a bye is surgical. Always has been. When you give him 2 full weeks to prepare for a game, he does not disappoint. So, Patriots plus 125, playing on a Saturday, coming off of a bye, it just makes for all of the ingredients of back Bill's team.
Yeah, I think that is good points, Higgins, and I think it's you're to get the Patriots as dogs at this point in the season. They're playing
Yeah.
really well. I think that's a good find there. As we turn,
7 straight wins, and they're dogs, too.
yeah, exactly. I think it speaks to what people think about Jonathan Taylor, but I'm with you. I think New England that's a good number
But
for
does Mac
people to
Miller throw
take.
more than 3?
Mac Miller, ooh.
Sorry, does Mac Jones throw more than 3?
Yes, he throws more than I can guarantee that. He does that in the first quarter.
Okay.
Um, Higgins, as we turn the page to Sunday, there are a lot of double-digit spreads on Sunday. We got the Cowboys, 11-point favorites over the Giants. Cardinals, 12.5-point favorites over the Lions. Jets, 10-point dogs to the Dolphins. Yuck. And the Bills, 11-point favorites over the Panthers. Higgins, I gotta
Can't
be
forget about Sunday
honest.
night either. Sunday night, Bucks minus 11 over the Saints, too.
There you go, Higgins. Oh, so 5 of them. Wow, that's crazy. Higgins, I gotta be honest. I think if I were to bet early, if I were to be betting on a Wednesday, Thursday type deal here for these Sunday games, I think I would take all 5 double-digit underdogs, and I
Ooh.
bet you would cash 4-1.
Okay. Would you sprinkle it in it as a parlay too?
No, I would have no interest in it. There's no way all 5 are hitting, right?
Yeah.
Someone's not going to show up. It's going to work out.
Giants.
But
Giants
but
won't show
look,
up.
these leave backdoor covers open. These leave tight games open. These leave money line upsets open. I mean, 12 and a half points between the Cardinals and the Lions. We saw the Cardinals play a team that got stricken with COVID on early in the week. Who's to say the Cardinals don't come down with COVID late in the week? And you're going to lay 12 and a half on this early in the week? No way. Give me the Lions if I'm betting this early.
And Brett, there's nearly a sixth game that's double-digit points too, because Falcons 49ers is a 9.5 point spread in favor of San Francisco. So, I mean, just a lot of wide spreads this week in the NFL. Absolutely, Sunday does not sound entertaining according to Vegas.
Yeah, it might be a good what? I guess you could go Christmas tree shopping or something, Higgins.
Get your, if you have not got your Christmas shopping done yet. This
That's
might
it.
be the Sunday to go out and not watch some football and do it, according to Vegas, because there's 6 games that might not be that competitive. But there is one game that I do at least like a little bit. The Packers and the Ravens are facing off against each other, and the Packers, I mean, they're 11-2 against the spread this year. So -5 against Baltimore, who Baltimore's not necessarily running on all cylinders. They've had some tough losses. They've had some close losses. I think the Packers are still going to get it done here. I think they'll cover the full 5. And I mean, Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon showed on on Sunday night against the Bears that they are just a dynamic duo that's pretty impossible to stop if you get them going early.
Yeah, I think honestly, AJ Dillon for the rest of at least the regular season, probably going to be the main ball carrier for the Green Bay Packers, and it'll be Aaron Jones sprinkled in on third down, sprinkled in maybe some pass catching situations. I think those roles will reverse here for the end of the season, possibly to allow Aaron Jones to continue to get a little healthier. And also possibly because in the cold and snowy conditions, maybe A.J. Dillon is a slightly better runner of the football. So that'll be interesting to watch. Lamar's ankle, obviously a big storyline here. I do think that is already baked into the number. I don't think it'll move very much either way if he is in or out. I think they're kind of expecting, hey, we're going to get Lamar, but probably only 75% of Lamar, we're going to get a pretty beat up version here. And it's definitely going to limit his scrambling ability and possibly force him to throw a little more from the pocket. So I think I like the -5 early, Higgins. Obviously, as COVID news comes out throughout the week and other injury updates, we'll have to follow. But I think the logic looks good by the time we're recording this.
If you are listening to this in the future and Jordan Love is starting, not Aaron Rodgers, do not take this line. I will just say that.
Do not take it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we gotta keep our eye on his toe. Oy, oy, oy. It just doesn't stop, Higgins.
By the way, did you see the Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk joking around with him about potentially going to the Steelers?
Oh no, I didn't.
Well, AJ Hawk said something on their airwaves, and Pat was like, "AJ, you can't say that. Like, they'll take that seriously." And Aaron leaned into the joke and it's like, "Huh? Aaron potentially did want to leave Green Bay before Ben might be on his way out. Who knows?"
There you
I mean,
go.
that would be an interesting landing spot.
Very, very interesting.